Okay, you pour the batter in a bowl and started to whisk it carefully. I just hope this time I won't ruin it. On the one hand, there was a recipe video playing in your tab while you were fully focused and careful with the instructions and following them. Today you wanted to bake a cake for your family. You are not a great cook and can only make a few dishes that are common. Sometimes you really want to give special treatment to your husband and son by cooking some nice dishes. So here you are taking an attempt to bake a cake after you failed earlier. There is silence in the house, and that's why you can focus on your work, or else your preschooler and more than that, your husband won't let you do any work in peace. You've sent them for a walk in the park so that you can do your work. It's a holiday today, so he was free from work. One best thing about your husband is that he never do any work on holidays, as he only devoted that time to his family, and this is his rule which you are impressed with because he is always busy as hell. Not long when you hear their voices indicating that they both came back. You pour the mixture in a cake tin before tapping it a little so that it can set properly. Your son came inside the kitchen, looking for you. Omma, we are back. Jungkook walked in following his son holding a balloon in his hands. Wow, welcome back. Did you enjoy it? He came to you and nodded, but still curious to know what you were doing as the kitchen was a mess. Yes, but mom, what are you doing? We left you working and you're still working, he said, coming near. I am baking a cake. Jungsu's face lit up, but then he remembered something. But last time, you bent down to his level. Jengsua, Omma has improved. This time, no mistake. Wow, is it a chocolate cake? You smiled and nodded while his smile grew wider. I am hiring a maid. I don't know why you like to do all this work whole day. He was a little mad because you didn't go with them in the park. I already told you, and I'm saying this again, that we don't need a maid. I can work by myself, and don't you dare to think about it again. You don't want any disturbance or any other presence in your house, as you are an introvert and like to do your work by yourself. Ma, when will it get ready? His attention was now only on that cake. It will take some time. Until then, let's make the frosting. I will help too, he said, coming in while you chuckled and nodded. You made your son sit on the counter and three of you started to do the same work. Jungkook was just there to play with you as he back hugged you while you were pouring the whipping cream. Yeah, what are you doing? I'm helping you. Jungsu giggled because he is used to seeing his father loving his mother a little too much, and that's how he's growing up, with all love and care for each other. Mama, can we add more chocolate chips on top? You looked at him and nodded. Of course, you can add as much as you want. Yes, and then your teeth will be ruined. Bunny, you have to stop eating too much chocolate. Jungsu pouted. But you didn't buy me any chocolate. At least let me have it in the cake. It's okay. Once in a while, it's fine. You are spoiling him, he said, turning his face towards you. It's okay for once. You again started to enjoy whisking the cream while your son was helping you. Jungkook was looking at both of you with a smile on his face while still hugging your waist. Jengsua, look what's there, he said, suddenly making both of you turn your heads to the direction he was pointing, but your eyes widened when Jungkook placed a kiss behind your ear. It was his plan. There is nothing, Appa, he said, looking at him disappointed while Jungkook smiled. I know, I was just trying to make you all smile. You were looking at him while he winked at you, making you shook your head. Tell your dad that he's not funny at all. Jungkook looked at you pouting while Jungsu giggled. Suddenly the oven beeped and Jungkook stepped back, making Jungsu and Yu both burst into laughter. Dad still gets afraid of the oven. He looked at both of you. So what? I'm not afraid of anything else. Seems like the cake is ready. Let's check it. You wore the gloves before taking out the tin from the oven. Wow, it looks good. You were happy as well seeing that this time it turned out pretty well. How can it not be good when your mom cooked it? You smiled and placed the tin on the counter. Shall we start decorating it? He seems too excited. Jungkook pinched his cheek lightly. You have to wait until it cools down. And just like this, you were having a great time with your family. Your beloved husband and son that are your everything. It turned out so much fun as Jungkook started to play with the cream. He put it on the tip of your nose and it was so much fun overall. After you all finished eating the cake, you cleaned the mess while Jungkook washed the dishes as he won't let you do all the work alone, especially when he's home. It's always 50-50. You were blessed with a cute little family where your husband is sweet, caring, and love you like no one. And your son is a mixture of you and him. He has recently started to go to school and he turned 4. After dinner, you all went to sleep. Jungsu is 4 but he still likes to sleep with his parents. Sometimes he doesn't let Jungkook touch you and they fight cutely. The next day you woke up feeling extreme pain in your body. Your head was aching slightly and you have no idea what's happening. You removed Jungkook's arm from your waist and sat down before looking at both of son and father. They were still sound asleep, so without disturbing them, you got up before going towards the bathroom. There was still time, so you decided to let them sleep for a while. These days, Jungkook goes to work around the time when Jungsu has to leave for his preschool, so he get him ready along with him while you prepare breakfast. Jungkook searched the bed beside him and opened his eyes when he didn't find you beside him. Then he looked at Jungsu who was still sleeping peacefully. He smiled and kissed on his forehead. How come he exactly looks like Ryan is sleeping? He chuckled and checked the time. It was 7 already, so he decided to wake him up as well. Although Jungsu's school starts from 9, but it takes time for them to get ready and all, and he reached there by 9 only. Jungsu, wake up my bunny. While Jungsu was taking his time to wake up, Jungkook decided to check on you as you were not in the room. He walked in the kitchen where you were cooking breakfast as usual. He hugged you from the back before resting his chin on your shoulder. Good morning. Why do you wake up so early? We still have time. You were doing your work, but Jungkook felt that your body temperature was high. Wait, do you have a fever? He turned you towards him and your face was pale as well. He cupped your face. You okay? Yes, I'm fine. It's just my body's aching slightly. Let's go to the hospital then. And leave all this, you don't have to work, he said, taking the spatula from your hand. Hey, it's not that serious. I can still work. No, you are not. I'm taking a leave today. You looked at him. Don't worry about me, okay? I'll go to the hospital by myself. Maybe I just need some checkups, that's it. You don't have to come with me. Are you sure you'll be okay? Oh, am I a kid? I'll let you know if something is serious, okay? He sighed and nodded, but not at all relaxed from inside. Jungsu also came there rubbing his eyes. Appa, where did you disappear after waking me up? He came to him before picking him in his arms. I'm here. Let's go and take a bath. He looked towards you while you nodded, assuring that you will be fine. He walked inside while you started to cook the eggs. Today you were making a simple toast and eggs. I didn't know it was that serious. Did Jungkook know about your pregnancy? You shook your head. I found it now, and what's this problem along with it? It won't be serious, right? She looked at you after giving you an injection. Don't worry, it's a common symptom and you'll be fine in a few days. I would have sent you home, but it's better if you stay in the hospital for a night, at least to get a proper treatment. Yes, I just called Jungkook. He will come here with Jungsu. She sat on the chair beside your bed. Did you guys plan it or just unexpected? You looked at her. It wasn't planned, but it doesn't matter. Jungsu is already 4 years old, so there's no problem. She nodded. It's good that you're mentally prepared. Now rest a little, I'll be back later. You nodded and she left. Sat down properly and grabbed your phone from the side of the table. You texted Jungkook to come to the hospital after work. Eventually he was worried and asking so many questions, but you calmed him and said everything is fine, so he calmed a little. You were only thinking about him when they both appeared in your room. Omma, you looked up and saw both of your husband and son. They came near you. Jungkook's face was pale. Your eyes softened looking at them. What happened? You said everything is fine then? You made Jungsu sit on your lap and grabbed Jungkook's hand. Calm down first, I'll tell you. He sat down. How can you expect me to calm down when you are in the hospital and I don't know what happened? Omma, do you have a fever? You kissed his forehead. Omma is okay, baby. Can you tell me, please? You were hesitated eventually, but looking in his eyes, you decided to reveal it to him. Jungkook, I'm pregnant. Jungkook was about to react, but he stopped when he heard those words. What? You nodded while Jungsu looked at you. Pregnant? What's that, Omma? Are you sick? You looked at him with love. Jungsua, do you want to have a sibling? The kid got excited. Yes, I want a little sister, a baby. Your mom already granted your wish, Bunny. You smiled while Jungkook hugged you tightly. He was emotional. I'm so happy. Thank you. A smile appeared on your face. Am I going to get a little sister? Tell me. Jungkook broke the hug and looked at him. Brother or sister, don't know about that, but soon you'll have a sibling. But then why did you have to stay here for a day? Is everything okay? His worries still didn't end. I'm diagnosed with hypertension, but it's just because of high blood pressure, so there's nothing to worry. They told me for bed rest, but I thought it's good to stay in the hospital. It's alright, we'll stay here with you. What? Why? He gave you a look of disbelief. What do you mean by why? Are you going to stay here alone? This is hospital. I'm not alone. You guys go home and rest. But how will we sleep? He interrupted, making both of you looked at him. Jungkook agreed to him. Yes, how we'll gonna sleep without you? Are you guys serious? I'm in the hospital. We will adjust. You looked at Jungkook and he nodded. You were speechless now. How these two are just inseparable from you. You sighed. I can understand Jungsu, but you are more childish, Jungkook. Say whatever, we'll stay here. Wow, so the whole family is here. You all looked in the direction and she walked inside smiling. Hello, Jungkook. Hi, Jungsu baby. Sophie is your friend who is one of the top doctors here. Hello, Sophie. How are you? Everything is good, but more good for you. Did you hear that news? You are going to be a father for the second time. He smiled and looked at you before nodding. Oma is going to give me a sibling. She pinched his cheek. Yes. She then checked your blood pressure and after some checkups, she left. It was already night and you had your dinner. Jungsua, come to Oma. Jungkook was sitting on the couch. You spread your arms for Jungsu as he climbed on the bed before sitting on your lap. When will we go home? Tomorrow. Sleep with mom for tonight, okay? He nodded and laid down beside you. Jungkook looked at you. And what about me? You both looked at him. But there's no space. He got up and came near you before bending down. I will make my space. Jungkook, at least don't act like this here. It's a hospital. What am I doing? The bed will break. I'll pay for it. And he adjusted himself. Fortunately, it has enough space so three of you came in that bed. God, what will I do with these two? Jungsu was giggling. He always enjoys his parents' company. Now we are four. I wish it's a daughter. Jungsu will be happy to get a sister, right, Bunny? Yes. When will she come? I wish she'll come when your dad starts to act like his age. If someone walk in the room, how embarrassing it will be. Already locked it, my dear wifey. No need to be worried. You sighed while both of them sleep hugging you. I can't even get alone even when I'm sick. God, please save me. I'm here for you, my sweetheart. God has already sent me for you, so never think that I can leave you alone. You sighed while he giggled and kissed your neck before closing his eyes.